Well, it's huge. I mean, it's worth 84 billion, which is a massive amount. We are one of the biggest sort of unseen sectors. There was a really interesting interview with Alistair Campbell recently, where he was talking about when he was in office, he had a really good sense of what the sort of automobile industry was, or the chemical industry, or the pharmaceutical, but he didn't really get a sense of what the events industry was. We're a disparate industry, from festivals to business events to exhibitions. And whilst we are world leading, we have some of the biggest event companies in the world. We've led the way, Inform as a FTSE 100 company, Readers. We haven't been fantastic about coming together and unifying and actually having that voice and making sure that our voice is heard right across the industry, which is where I think One Industry, One Voice has played a really great role in pulling people together and trying to get the message across that we contribute both financially in tax revenue, in expertise, but also in terms of bringing industries together. We have some massive events. The World Travel Market in 2019 had over 4,000 exhibitors. £3.4 billion worth of trade was done then. Whilst I think virtual is fantastic and offers lots of benefits, I just can't see how that can be replaced. And we are in danger of losing those very big events overseas, where we have governments, particularly Germany, France, who are sort of, looking at those big events, thinking we would love to get our hands on them. They generate, I don't know, Jane, you might have figures, but the figures I know is about £2,000 per delegate to the city, and to the UK PLC even more than that. And we're in danger of losing those. I think particularly with sort of Brexit hanging over us, it's even more so. So we have to work really hard. And the more support we can get from government, I think insurance is a huge thing. Whilst we know live events can go on at the moment, or from next week, how can companies really plan when the threat of going from tier 2 to tier 3 hangs over people? People aren't going to invest money, and it is a big investment to put on a large scale event. And we need some security, and I think the insurance is something which, we would argue strongly we need some support from government on.